Okay, alright guys, this is the real one this time, okay? We are going to watch a game of me playing in the VFM Mk, okay? This is a old school premium tank. This is one of the first ones that we had in Armored Warfare. And we are going to start to show it off here, and I'm going to show you this game of me playing it on stream earlier. Yeah, there you go, checking it out. It looks awesome. It's a great tank. I picked this tank mostly because I was playing tier 6 at the moment. It was a quick queue. I just died in the XM1 Fox, and I just needed something different to play, you know? So I picked the VFM Mk. Just ignore me dancing in the background. Don't worry about that. Putin's there to cover the minimap, and the money in the top right is an old picture / screenshot, which I just used to cover my money in gold, so people know that I'm not actually, well, I am actually broke in the game at the moment, but I don't want people to know that, so it's just a cover up. And we're listening to music in the background. You can't really hear it. The emoji face in the top left, I'm just dancing, and the desk is wobbling. That's why the webcam is moving. Okay, so as you can see, Putin's clearly in the way of the minimap. We spawned on this side of the map, and there's our flag, and I think the enemy also has a flag. And in 20 seconds, the game is about to start. Okay, I'm not very used to making videos or commentary, as you can probably tell. And so I'm looking to the left, just trying to think about where I want to go. I'm playing a light tank. I have not played this tank in a long time. I haven't really been playing this game or this tier for quite some time, so I'm not exactly used to like what's going on, but I do remember playing a couple Glops games in higher tiers on this map. So I just kind of get the urge to go this way. I'm like kind of following people, and at the same time not really following people. I don't know, everyone's just kind of going wherever at the moment. And then I remember that there's this whole little cavern on the left, so now I'm like, okay, well, can't go down that way immediately. And then I'm just kind of going towards the middle of the map, as you can clearly tell on the mini-map. And then I lagged, I think. Yep, I was like, what was that? And then we're moving, everything's cool, nothing happened. I get spotted, smoke up, take a pot shot, actually hit him, but it shatters. Lucky. And we're just basically kind of following our team and or trying to get a feel for where the enemy is at the moment. Somehow a Rucat died already, but somewhat of a foreshadowing of how this game is gonna go, but I didn't really notice that at the time. Right now I'm just trying to like scout on the move. At some point I realized that my on the move camo rating is actually really good, and my view range is actually really good. And maybe we can pause when the game is over, and I think I'm running Aaron as a commander. So I'm noticing here that I'm actually lighting up these guys and not getting lit. And this is kind of when I start to realize that my basic goal this game is just going to be to scout people and kind of like see if I can help my team at all, since I have the ability to spot them without getting spotted. So that's basically what I'm trying to do right now, is just keep this guy lit. But it is a Merkava Mark IIc or whatever it is, and you can't really do anything, or at least I can't really do anything. And there's some AFEs behind me that I'm remembering, but I don't really think that they have the ability to hurt it either. The protection on that tank is actually pretty good, and he's in a hold down location. And then I kind of take a little jump and hurt myself a little bit, but that's fine. I will live, and who knows throughout the rest of the game. But I'm kind of realizing that I have really good camo. I actually outspotted the Fox there, the FV whatever. And this is the point basically where I'm starting to realize that I am become the scout. So my goal right now is basically to try and push this flank over here on the left, because I noticed that a couple people looked like they were having issues, and I did notice that this one guy was pushed up close. So I'm just trying to like get behind him at the moment and see if there's anything that we can do on this left side, while not just being completely useless, because it's still the beginning of a game. We are in a 15 versus 15 PvP match. This was around, to be honest, I don't really know what time, but earlier / middle of the day, and there's just a lot going on. I think it's maybe around 2 p.m. EST or something, but since it is a full game, I'm just basically trying to get a feel for where people are at, just trying to get a feel for what it is I can do. I don't want to like push in too quickly while most of my team is still alive. That Merkava is still in the same spot. And I'm starting to realize that the left side is kind of pointless at the time or at the moment for me to be here. So I'm just kind of like pushing trees down right now, seeing if I can like scout anything. And I'm not getting a shot on this guy. The bridge is in the way. I can like see him, but I can't shoot him. So I'm kind of like trying to see if maybe I can get a shot on him, but at the same time, just making sure that I get a lucky shot on this guy. And then he makes the mistake of backing up, and then I get the kill on him. I see that there's a Vibble in front of me, but I can't really do anything against him either. I'm with my team at the moment. We're just trying to look and see if there's anything that's around us. And I think the Merkava is what I just spotted. No, it's a fox actually. So I realized that he's one of my threats because he has the potential to like outspot me. He has pretty good camo. It's just I guess I'm set up better than he is at the moment, and right now I'm just trying to make sure that I missed that shot. I wanted to get the kill on him, and I think I pinged someone on the mini-map. I don't really know where. E2. I don't know, I guess there's stuff going on over there. Who knows? I'm stuck on this side of the map, but I am trying to just keep tabs on what's going on the other side. So I noticed that there is a low HP MBT that needs to be taken out, and that will basically save us a lot of effort. Somebody ends up doing it. Now we're down another man on the other team. So we're just doing really good, and we're in a really great spot. And this is honestly somewhat of an easy / steamroll-ish type game. As you can probably have already told, or can probably already tell, I've only done like 900 damage in this game so far. I don't really know if you can check to see like what spotting damage you've done, but I'm just making sure that I'm keeping people lit, making sure that I'm keeping people in check. And we get a hit on the Stingray, he gets lit, he gets spotted, and then, you know, we take that guy out, all thanks to the guy over there on the left who's basically pushing up really hard and, you know, playing the game as it, or doing really well basically. The fox for some reason is in the city. I get a shot on him, and then I think my teammate over here eventually takes him out, but I'm just making sure that if he didn't, that I would have. So we basically kind of have this game in the bag at the moment, and it's just a matter of finding where the last few guys are and just taking them out. And so, you know, I'm looking for this BVP is what that was. I was just having a hard time reading it. And then I think the Merkava is still in the same spot. Tried to take a shot on him, hit the dirt, missed. You know, nothing really we can do about that. The ballistics in this game are tricky sometimes. The lab gets lit, he gets immediately murdered. And so I see that there's an XP tank in front of me. I'm just seeing if I can get a shot on this guy. He turns his turret, I get one shot in him, eventually he dies. Finally, you know, the guy basically stayed in the same spot the whole time. I get a shot on this BVP in front of me, luckily. Oh, actually I think I missed. Hold on. What did I do? Did I get a shot in him? I think I did, but because he was unlit, it didn't register in the outgoing damage thing tab. So now it's actually, I'm in trouble right now because there's the BVP that has me on in my rear, and then there's an XP tank which has an autoloader / clip. And I get a shot on him. I'm able to turn myself around. I get another shot onto him. I'm just keeping myself facing forward. He's still getting shots on me. It's just I had a team behind me basically that saved me, and then I lucked out on 52 HP and managed to live. And we killed the last guy. My team did really well. Everybody on my team kind of knew what they were doing, and I'm just checking my stream and being like, yeah dude, that was awesome. I honestly thought I was gonna die at the end there, and then somehow we managed to pull it out. And yeah, I think I am running. Come on, tell me. I don't know. I was pretty happy about that game, to be completely honest. Juan Carlos is who I was running. Okay, just double check the end game teams tab or whatever. I did like 4,000 damage. My team did. Let's see. I don't know. It was an okay game. It wasn't like people weren't doing stuff. The Weasel did pretty well on my team. The Stinger did pretty well. I did okay. And then, you had a lot of people on the other enemy team that kind of didn't really know what they were doing, I guess. But this was a tier 6 game with quite a few 5s. All in all, that's the VFM scouting game that I wanted to show you guys. Near the middle of it, if you will, my big thing that I was focusing on that I took an interest in was just these parts over here. Was basically out scouting them and just keeping tabs on the enemy. When you're playing a light tank or a tank like this or whatever, the on the move scouting is actually really good. The camo value is really good. Like right now I have 35 no matter what on the move, which is a lot more than most people can say for whatever tank that they're playing. AFEs are pretty good, but at the same time, on the move camo is not necessarily always an end all be all for them. And it's just a matter of making sure that you are doing the job or slash role of the tank that you have. So for this game, sometimes people play light tanks like a TD, sometimes they play them like a sniper. But when you're on a map like this, I had the opportunity and the location, the positioning to basically play it more like of an actual scout, and I had the view range and the setup so that I could actually participate and slash help my team in a way that wasn't just me sitting in the back and sniping for the entire match. So I might not have done a whole lot in the beginning of the game, but at the same time, just simply keeping tabs on some of these guys basically gives my team an idea of where they are. It gives them an idea of where we are in relation to them. If you see that there's 2 guys on this side, then the other side of our flank or the other side of our team on the other side of the map knows that, oh hey, the tier 6 Merkava that has a lot of armor, one of the only other MBTs that they have is all the way over here, basically not really moving. So that basically gives them the ability to push. Say if our Type 96 and T80B platoon on the other side of the map, wherever they are, it gives them the opportunity to make a move or a play or a decision that, just me keeping tabs, even though I'm not, shooting him or damaging anything, just the fact that I'm playing an active role is kind of what's helping us win the game in the beginning. And, we lost 2 guys, they lost 1 guy. We're not technically in a winning position at the moment, but just because we're doing our job and trying to keep our role in check and just keeping tabs on what's over on this side of the map has just, allowed our team to kind of get a better idea of, when they need to push up, when they need to move, who they need to, kind of focus on. And it just is a all in all team effort slash team position to be in, and it ended up working out in the end. Obviously, we turned out to win the game. We got some credits. I didn't really realize I didn't have premium time for quite some time, but that's going to be it for this video. That's going to be our little VFM scouting game. And this is hopefully going to be the first of many games to come where I kind of give you guys some sort of an idea of how to play, what to play, and, how I like to play, and or how, maybe it is a good way to play. Maybe you take interest, maybe you enjoy what you see, maybe you can hit that like button, subscribe. I'm just kidding. Follow, follow me on Twitter, add me on friend book, do everything. But yeah, I'm not going to show you this game because it's depressing, and M60 2000 will be another video for another day. And I'm going to leave you on that, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed listening to me ramble about it. And if you have any questions, comments, feel free to leave them below. I have been a long time player, but at the same time, we have just gotten here, guys. So let's try to work together, see how things go.